Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pixel, and today on the Sapphire Tech YouTube channel, we are going to be taking a quick look at the recently released Psychonauts 2 running on our Sapphire Pulse RX 6600 XT graphics card alongside the AMD Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, completely maxed out at a 1440p resolution.
Yes! No room in here for any bad ideas but my own.
All the gameplay that you're about to see has been recorded using AMD Relive, and our GPU is at factory settings. So let's get right to it. Psychonauts 2 in many ways is one of those traditional 3D platformers in the vein of Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie or A Hat in Time. You'll frequently find yourself placed into fantastical worlds, each with their own unique theme, where you are tasked with completing various objectives and hunting down numerous collectibles. My favourite of which has got to be these figments of imaginations, which are basically these cool looking 2D doodles that you'll find littering many of the game's mind-bending worlds. Not only do these look awesome from a stylistic standpoint, but they also directly relate to the mind that you are currently inhabiting, which really adds to the handcrafted feel that each level is drowning in. Gameplay for the most part revolves around a healthy mix of platforming, combat and puzzle solving, with the odd boss battle thrown in for good measure. Overall, I'd say that the gameplay is pretty damn solid, but there's no getting around the fact that there is certainly some old school clunk that has managed to creep its way in. I found this most obvious during some of the game's many platforming sections, where it could be difficult to properly predict certain distances, but it also extends itself through to the combat, where I found it difficult to avoid damage from off-screen enemies, and it's all too easy to get yourself locked into animations that prevent you from dodging incoming attacks. Overall, I have to say that I found the gameplay to be solid, but it's definitely not perfect. Thankfully though, I was not just here for the gameplay. You see, one thing that I really do love about Psychonauts when compared to other games in the genre is that there is a real story present that helps to tie everything together. Each stage seriously feels like its own episode of a top-notch Saturday morning cartoon. This is helped greatly by the fact that the game's frequent cutscenes are genuinely impressive. Not only are they expertly directed and beautifully composed, but they also demonstrate some pretty amazing voice acting, and it's clear that no expense was spared in terms of its animation budget. When it comes to performance, I'm happy to report that during moment-to-moment gameplay, our frame rate would for the most part maintain a healthy minimum somewhere between the 80 to 90 FPS mark, with our averages and peaks being much higher. Cutscenes on the other hand do tend to be much more variable, and from time to time can even drop below that coveted 60 FPS target. However, since I was playing on a variable refresh rate monitor, I'd be lying if I was to say that I would be certain that I would notice any of these drops had I not been constantly staring at my FPS counter while playing. Also, I'm pretty confident that there's enough wiggle room in the graphical settings that we should be able to find a combination that would allow us to easily maintain a 60 FPS minimum, which is good news for any of those people out there that want to try enabling something along the lines of a 60Hz VSync. In conclusion, I think that Psychonauts 2 is hands down one of the very best examples of the traditional 3D platformer. This is one of those games that I can very easily recommend to anybody with even a passing interest in the genre. For now though, that is going to be me done for today, so thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, then please do consider slapping that subscribe button so that you'll be notified of our future uploads, and if you found this video helpful, then please remember to leave us a like. If you've got any questions, suggestions or feedback, you can hit me up in the comment section down below. But with that said, from myself and everybody here at the Sapphire Tech YouTube channel, thanks once again for stopping by, and until next time, we'll catch you all later. Bye bye.
Watch out!